This is the Epomaker CarbonX. It weighs around 46 grams, it's made of real carbon fiber, and it supports up to 8,000 Hz polling. Let's see how it actually feels in real use. Inside the box you get the CarbonX itself, a detachable USB-A to USB-C cable, some extra PTFE skates, and a 2.4 GHz wireless dongle. It's packaged securely, good materials on the box, has some nice graphics on it, nothing to complain about here. The CarbonX is made from real carbon fiber, and that immediately sets it apart. It's incredibly light but also extremely strong. There's no flex at all. The shell feels really solid but lightweight at the same. The shell feels really solid despite the weight. At around 46 grams, it's firmly in the ultralight mouse territory. The shape is a symmetrical design and it's on the smaller to medium side overall. Because of the hollowed out shell and compact size, I think it's best suited for claw or fingertip grip users. Palm grip users might find it a little bit small. The surface has this really cool raw carbon look. It's matte but not rubberized. It's got a slightly chalky texture. It actually feels very smooth to the touch and maybe even a little bit too slick. Personally, I wish it just had a little more grip. I recently tested the Repu VT7 Pro, and I gotta say I prefer the slightly grippier matte coating on that mouse, even though I like how much lighter the CarbonX is. The click feel here is excellent. The Omron optical switches feel super light but still tactile. There's little to no pre-travel. And something I really appreciate about this mouse is how consistent the clicks are. No matter where you press on the button, the front or the back, the side, the pre-travel and post-travel feel exactly the same. That makes the clicks feel extremely satisfying and responsive. The rubberized scroll wheel feels controlled with a clean, reliable click. It's solid and it doesn't feel loose or mushy. The stock PTFE feet are well balanced. You get a smooth glide, but still enough stopping power to stay in control. Performance is exactly what you'd expect from these high-end specs. The PAW3950 sensor is flawless, there's no spinouts, no tracking issues, and it's extremely consistent even during fast flicks. DPI goes all the way up to 30,000, split into 7 adjustable stages. The polling rate is adjustable from 125 Hz all the way up to 8,000 Hz when using wired or 2.4 GHz wireless mode. Bluetooth is capped at 125 Hz, which is fine for productivity, but I wouldn't use it for competitive play. The latency is excellent across the board. It's around 0.35 milliseconds wired and about 0.4 milliseconds on 2.4 GHz wireless. Basically, there's no difference there. Combined with the low weight, the mouse feels extremely responsive and easy to control in fast-paced shooters. The battery life is pretty solid considering the weight and polling options, thanks to a 300 mAh battery. It's got a browser-based control app where you can directly adjust DPI, polling rate, LOD, button mapping, and more. I also wanted to compare the CarbonX to a couple of other ultra lightweight mice I reviewed that use more exotic materials like the IPI Float 88 and the WL Mouse Beast X Mini. In hand, the CarbonX actually feels very similar to the IPI Float 88. The overall weight and shape are pretty close, but the Float uses smaller uniform cutouts while the CarbonX has larger individual shapes. Since I'm a fingertip grip user, I find myself resting my fingers in different areas of the shell on these mice. So depending on where your fingers land, you might notice those cutouts a bit more on the CarbonX. That said, the overall feel between the two is very similar. The clicks on the CarbonX do feel slightly more consistent to me, and personally I prefer the all black aesthetic over the gold accents on the Float. Compared to the Beast X Mini, these mice feel very different in hand. The CarbonX uses a carbon fiber shell while the Beast X is made of magnesium. Both are lightweight and rigid materials, but the Beast X is about 10 grams lighter overall. When you first pick it up, the Beast X might even feel a bit slicker because it's metal and has more of a glossy finish compared to the matte feel on the CarbonX. Because it's so ultra light, the Beast X almost feels like you're just pointing with your hand. Overall, all three deliver when it comes to lightweight competitive gaming. It just really comes down to personal preference and grip style. So, who is the Epomaker CarbonX actually for? I think this mouse is clearly aimed at competitive FPS players and enthusiasts who want an ultra lightweight mouse with premium materials and top tier performance. If you use a claw or fingertip grip and care about speed and responsiveness, I think this mouse makes a lot of sense. On the flip side, if you prefer larger mice for palm grip, in ergo shape, or you don't really benefit from high polling rates or ultra lightweight shells, this one might be overkill. If you're looking for a productivity focused mouse, or maybe an MMO type of mouse with a lot of buttons, this isn't that. But if lightweight performance is your priority, the CarbonX delivers exactly what it promises. It's a fast, precise, no-nonsense gaming mouse built around speed and consistency. Alright guys, that's all I got for this one. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please consider dropping a like and subscribing for more content like this. If this review helped you make a purchase decision, I've got an affiliate link down below. Feel free to use it to help out the channel and help me to continue bringing you reviews like this. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.